Did you know that when you do self-care, you're affecting your great-grandchildren? Bet you didn't think about that. So here's what happens. When you get stressed, especially something majorly stresses you out, so a trauma, let's say you went to war, or you were abused as a child, or you were in an abusive relationship, all of those things create cortisol in your system. And when there's a lot of cortisol, it actually changes the DNA so that you're more susceptible to disease. And the DNA that passes through you to your children and then to your grandchildren and great-grandchildren are also more susceptible to disease. Things especially like diabetes, heart disease, depression, anxiety, schizophrenia. All of these things, it's not that they will get it for sure, they'll just be more susceptible and likely to get it. There's been several studies done with both rats and some with humans that show how children affected by, let's say, people from the Great Depression, or um, children of people who were in a traumatic war or experience, they're more likely to die earlier than their peers, ones who were raised in a supportive, loving, and reliable environment. And so when you do self-care, when you do your healing, so you go in, find those places that hurt, you do therapy, any types of therapy, but you sort of sift through and undo that trauma and find ways to live peacefully and feel safe and loved and supported and create that environment for yourself, that reduces, or it takes away the change in your DNA. And then for your children, it's not getting passed through. But even if it was passed through to them, when you create a loving, supportive environment for them, where their needs are met and they know to take care of themselves, it changes their DNA for their kids. So really, you doing the work of taking excellent care of yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, those things affect your great-grandkids on a cellular level. And behavioral, of course. When you're taking excellent care of yourself, you're more likely to treat everybody around you with great care. So think about that next time you get up in the morning and go to the gym, or you sleep for 8 hours, or whatever your self-care pieces are. When you have that difficult conversation with somebody, or when you're trying to decide if you should go to therapy or not. Think about the positive effects it's going to have on your lineage.